Yo, twin, is that you? I'm like, yeah. What the F's going on? And you know what he does? Just that. He starts rolling so hard. So hard. I'm like, yo, dude, this ain't even funny.
Yes, it is.
This ain't even funny, homie.
Now you know what it feels like, son.
Like, nah, that wasn't even questioning. That was abuse of power.
Split in the middle, make the two toys jiggle, climb on a table, my girl, I know you able, split in the middle, make the two toys jiggle, climb on a table, my girl, I know you able, control.
I'm sorry. I just got here. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat throughout this video.
What up, what up, what up? I'm Jamal.
I'm Jamel.
Together with the Massie Twins.
You know it.
So, we're going to do a first for you guys. We're going to do a little story time for you guys. You know, periodically we'll try to throw some story times in there just so y'all can understand who we are and some stuff we've been through together, preferably. And, you know, our thought process on the situations and the outcomes of the situations. So,
that twin life, you know what I'm saying?
Of course. And it really helps you guys get an idea that we are twins, but we're also individuals. You know, our lives are connected internally, but, you know, we go through very different situations. And I got this idea because when he walked in, he was on the phone talking about a situation that we're about to talk about. And I was like, yo, that'd be a great story time. So, pretty much how we'll title this is
Story time.
Story time. I almost got locked for him.
It wasn't for me.
I almost got locked because they thought I was him.
Blame your mama. She gave you that name.
Yeah. So, you know, he'll interject when he needs to, but for the most part, I'll tell the story because it mostly happened to me.
I was doing a lot of dumb things. I was young, immature, heavy in the streets. I really didn't care too much about anything that did not coexist with what I wanted. Mm-hmm. So I did unnecessary things, dumb things, immature things. I went to jail. It wasn't what I expected. It wasn't what I thought. I was a little worried when I first got there, but I adapted. I succumbed. I overcame. But he's going to tell you about the day I got out.
That's what this story is really about, the day he got out. So, I always have this thing where when my family members or friends get incarcerated, I say I'm going to write.
But he got it.
And I don't. I'm going to be honest. I don't. I always forget. I always say I'm going to do it, and I never do it.
You don't forget.
So, what happened was, my family was like, yo, who's going to go pick up Jamel? And I'm like, yo, you know what? I didn't write. That's my twin. That's my other half. I'm going to go get him. I had a car at the time. I'm like, yo, I'm going to go be there for my twin. It's my ride. That's my dude, my ace, my other half. You know, I'm going to go do that. So, it was like, he can get released anywhere between, like, let's say, like, 9 and 12. So I had to be there at, like, 8 a.m. So I get there.
Suffolk County, Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah, so I get there. I got a book in my hand. I got my cell phone. And I'm like this, you know, just like, chilling, waiting. So you also have to sign in when you go into the building, regardless of what you're there for. So I signed in, Jamal Massie. That's my legal. It's cool. I get it. Whatever. I'm sitting down. And then I think I was there for about an hour and a half. And all of a sudden, I'm wondering why I'm in my book, but I'm wondering why the sheriff, the security guard, whatever you really want to call them, behind the desk is like this. He's like,
He's called the deputy.
Deputy, whatever. But he's like in it grilling me.
I'm hungry.
And mind you, I think it was maybe me and one other person in the lobby most of the time I was there. looking. Then all of a sudden, I want to say him plus two more come from inside, like behind the desk and behind the door. Then from outside, like three more come from outside. And they're like, yo, excuse me, what's your name, sir? And I'm like, my name's Jamal Massie, you know? And they're like, you have ID on you. I'm like, yeah, I already gave it to the guy at the desk. You know, because you have to show it or whatever. And they're like, oh, so, what's your social? And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, oh, okay. And it's kind of throwing me off because I'm like, you asked me all this information, but out of 6 of y'all, nobody's writing it down. You're just asking. And all of a sudden, they're like, sir, we need you to get stand up, please. And I'm like, what for? Like, I ain't in no trouble. What do I need to stand up for? And I'm kind of stubborn at times when I know I didn't do something wrong. It's very hard for people to tell me to do something when I'm like, I know I'm in the right.
I was still in custody.
Yeah. So they're like, sir, we need you to get up and pretty much they're like, you know, like just stand up and put my hands up in the air and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, nah, man, I'm good. I'm good. I'm here to pick up my brother, and that's what I'm going to do, blah, 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 blah. So all of a sudden, two of them grab my arm while I'm sitting down. One each like this, yeah. And I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? Yo. And I'm like, yo, what the baby? All of a sudden, I'm face full on the ground. They done got me zip tied, my feet zip tied, my hands zip tied, face on the ground, and I'm going off.
He's an escaped convict.
So pretty much, they thought because of my name, I was him, that I escaped and walked right back in the front door.
Escaped convict.
And when I say they're flipping out, I'm talking about now, at this point in time, I hear...
Hey, yo, that was funny.
I hear sound alarms going off, and I'm just like, yo, what the hell's going on, man?
I was coming through process at the time. When he was on the floor in cuffs, and they was thinking about processing him, they was exerting me.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, go look in your systems. So then I'm like, yo, go look in your systems. And this is something that it always drives me nuts. How is it that anytime I get pulled over, anytime I go into court for any reasons, good or bad, they think I'm him? Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Not throwing no shade, but I have a license. He doesn't. You know, if I have a registered motor vehicle, how could he register my motor vehicle when I have the license? I'm on the floor. I'm mad.
In cuffs.
In cuffs.
I got the footage.
Yo. Should we insert it?
No.
Nah.
No.
I'm mad.
If we get to 20, then maybe.
Maybe.
We get to 20 subscriptions and likes. 20 subscriptions separate from 20 likes. Then I might post a video of him being booked. Yeah. Or almost being booked.
I'm tight. All of a sudden, I hear, yo, twin, is that you? I'm like, yeah. What the F's going on? And you know what he does? Just that. He starts rolling so hard. So hard. I'm like, yo, dude, this ain't even funny.
Yes, it is.
This ain't even funny, homie.
Now you know what it feels like, son.
Like, nah, that wasn't even questioning. That was abuse of power. That was
that's what they do.
That was some cornball stuff.
That's the Commonwealth in Massachusetts, bro.
Man. So
Suffolk
he comes,
County.
Yo, twin, is that you? I'm like, yeah. What the F's going on? Now the 6 guys that are on top of me, because they're not just putting me on the ground. They're like knees in my back and everything.
They got him pinned down.
They're like,
they got him pinned down.
They're looking at him.
They're looking at me. Oh,
they're looking at me.
So they know my face. I've been here for the last 2 years.
They're looking at him. They're looking at me, and obviously,
he don't look like that. He don't look this good. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and the likes, and just tell him he don't look this good.
Yo, listen. If you're Team Jamal, put in the comments Hashtag Team Jamal.
If you team Jamel, put in there hashtag sexy all day. Dreadlock roster.
Nah.
You feel me?
Back to the story at hand. All right, and I'm like,
My
yo.
ladies.
So they're trying to figure it out. Now the two deputies that are with him are like, yo, this is Jamel Massie. This is who was locked up. He just came through processing out.
Paperwork, all that.
Paperwork in hand and all that. I'm like, y'all got my ID. I was like, and the sad part is this. Here's the funny part. I was like, if y'all check my back pocket, my passport was in my back pocket. A second form of identification that says Jamal.
You know what?
That's another thing. But it took them about 30 minutes with him downstairs, like us face to face like this.
2 IDs.
Like this. Face to face. For them to be like, oh, okay.
They're not the same.
They're not the same person. Yes, he's getting released. Because not only, like, the way they work is, right when you come downstairs and you get processed out, they go like this. They open the door and push you out. But they still got him like this. And he's just like, yo, I'm good. Let me go. But they're like, yo, we got to figure this out. Like, what do y'all got to figure out? We're twin brothers. What do y'all really need to figure out?
Let my people go.
Yo, it took them 30 whole minutes to figure
Let
this out.
my people go.
By the end of this whole situation and ordeal, I was so tight. I had fire coming from the top of my head. Mind you, if y'all didn't know, way back then I had dreadlocks too. My dreadlocks was probably about down here. And I was just furious. Fire coming out my ears, out my nostrils. I was just furious. Like, yo, let's go. I ain't never coming back here. If you ever get locked again, I ain't never visiting this place. I'm good. Forget all this. Screw them. I was tight at him like, screw you. Because I wouldn't have to be up here if this wasn't for you. Yo, I was just tight.
I'm sorry. They wasn't supposed to release me from that county. They did. It's not my fault. Don't blame me. Just know I'm home. You're home. You didn't go to jail. I didn't go back to jail. We're both free. Happy. Living life. On YouTube.
But
Doing a thing.
that was the story of how mistaken names in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, not knowing the damn difference. Yes, they're complete idiots.
Huh?
I'll say it again. Complete idiots.
Huh?
Complete idiots.
Okay.
And that's how I almost got locked up just for going to get my twin. From
That-
getting released.
Nah, blame your mama. Your mama the one that gave you
Yeah.
a name close to mine.
Yeah. Wait, no, I'm older. Your name's closer to
I
mine.
don't want to hear that. I
Your
don't
name's
wanna-
closer to mine. Alright.
Okay, Preppy.
Alright.
Okay, Preppy.
Alright, Rasta.
Right.
Cool.
You're done with it.
But if you guys like this video,
subscribe, like, comment, hit us up.
definitely. And remember, if this video gets to 20 likes, we're going to put the footage of me on the ground from that day. We still
I got it. I really do. I really do got it.
Alright?
My phone was in my property bag. I was able to record that. Yes, because I got my property before I was released. Yes, I got the footage. We gotta get to 20 likes if y'all want to see that footage.
Alright, let's do this.
Peace.
I'm Jamal,
I'm Jamel,
together with the Massie Twins.
and we out.
Remember, yes, we're twins, but we're also individuals. Alright? Bye. Peace.
Bocopina. 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 Messi Bocopina. Messi Bocopina. Bocopina. Messi Bocopina. Jones have thugs and the De La Vega thugs. Stop, bang, stop, man, them. Gyal a been up in a 9 and in a 10. Say me never get a pussy.